What's up? What's up, YouTube? We are here back with another video. I know everybody across the country and the world is awaiting to hear from Torey Lanez and what he have to say concerning Megan Thee Stallion. So he's finally going to break his silence. He just posted a photo on his page. We can break it. This is really live. So everything that we get is going to be in live timing. So he just promoted something. There's a time to stay silent and a time to speak. And I said all I could say on this, all platforms in 5 minutes. Let's bring that to you live. Let me screen share this and show it to you. He just posted this on his social media, but he posted this right then and there. He said this quote. So this is Torey Lanez. There's a time to stay silent and a time to speak. I said all I can say on this, all platforms in 5 minutes, #Daystar. So he just posted this 35 seconds ago, and he posted this on his social media. So everybody is ready to see what is he going to say. Is he going to address Megan Thee Stallion? Is he going to address the incident that happened? If you remember, back in July, Megan Thee Stallion was shot and in her foot. And according to TMZ, she was in a hospital for a wound in her foot. Now, everybody's, some of his team members came out and said that did not happen, and so he's going to break his silence. Also, Torey Lanez reached out to my radio for reached out to her via DM. I'm going to show you that really quickly. She reached out to him. He reached out to Millie, and he wrote it this: "Send me your number, Mill, at September the 17th at 2:13 p.m. So everybody was assuming that she was going to break it down and give him an interview and break the internet, but she said on her social media via IG Live that she will not be interviewing him tonight. So many people was reporting that she was, but we did get a check to check her social media, and she says she will not be interviewing Torey Lanez. Also in the news, what we will cover in this live, we will break down Tasha K, Dr. Larry Reid. They also had an exclusive interview with Tasha K. Dr. Larry Reid invited Tasha K to the studio, and they talked about multiple topics. So, of course, we will break down that interview as well doing this live. Now, everybody is talking about Torey Lanez. He's really trending all over social media, and the comments that they're leaving in his posts is definitely funny, I would say. Very funny. If you look at his posts, they are commenting all on there because he wrote, "To my fans, I'm sorry for my silence, but respectfully, I got time today, ... 9 p.m. PST time. That's West Coast time. So this is really late, family. So sorry about the tardiness, but he's want to address the nation very late." Okay. He is dropping the record as his response. He just posted. Okay. Well, I think that's his response of the record. They said this. So obviously this is genius promo. And so we will get into Tasha K interview really quickly. Let's get into our interview really quickly because that is his response, which is that record. Okay. Let me bring them on the screen. Give me a second. Okay. Dr. Larry Reid and Tasha K had an exclusive interview. Tasha K is on a press tour after the fact. People have called her a liar. So she's on a press tour. First, she came on the Wiley Show first. She shared us to all of her social media. And now she's on to continue her press tour to send her the word that she's not really feeling Cardi B. So Tasha K went to Dr. Larry Reid's house, had a bottle of wine, offered the pastor some wine. Dr. Larry Reid refuses the wine. Then he said something about the super chats. He said he really don't like super chat because they take 30% off the super chats. And Tasha K said, quote, "This is why I don't ask for money, because of the simple fact I don't like to beg." But then Dr. Larry Reid said, "Listen, it's great to ask the public for money. It's great to ask them because you're offering a service." And she said, "I get on my platform and I drag people, and that's what that's about. That's what I do on my show." Then they brought up Ray J and Princess. Tasha K announced on the interview with Dr. Larry Reid and said there was no prenup in doing that at all. It was no prenup. Then they get into Cardi B. She called Cardi B, quotes, a stripper B. Call her stripper B, and that she likes some of her records, and these are the records that she says she liked. She says she liked Bodak Yellow. She says she liked Rain, and she also said, "I like it like that." Tasha K also was in there and saying her money is long, that she's not in debt. She said, I'm an entertainer. And then she went on again talking about Star Marie calling her a stripper B. Okay. Doing that, she was talking about Dr. Larry Reid asked her about her marriage. When did she meet her husband? She posted when she was 16, he was 24. I believe that's what she said. I don't get the age difference, but I think when they got married, I think she was aged when they got married. But she said 16, he was 24. I think that's when she first met him. Also, too, Dr. Larry Reid said he had to pay about 60 grand out of pocket with the pastors. So all of that's going on, but then it said business degree, and then Jack Raw, right? They was talking about that Wendy Williams was saying that she looked like a man, so they was into that. And shout out to Storm Monroe breaking that exclusive. She also said she was a server and a bartender in marketing and VP in sales, the technology, and she said she can sell ping to a prostitute. She also said she wanted to be a DJ, and he proposed. He already had. Her husband got a green card. So she said her husband is not illegal. He have a green card. And also Dr. Larry Reid confirmed that Tasha K lawyers helped him get out of the situation with the pastor. So he have gotten her lawyers. Then Tasha K said Black women is not being treated fairly. They got into Cardi B. She said Cardi B is building alliances and trying to defame her name. She also said that Char Marie is a stripper B. She said only thing she did was post the video, and Cardi B want to sue her and take the video down. Also, too, she said everybody gossip. And then he asked her a question about Lovely T. She said about Lovely T, they broke up because of the lawsuit. And she said she rarely said this, that, quote, Lovely T had a nervous breakdown. She said, I'm built for this. And she said, Lovely T is not built for this. Also, Tasha K was talking about Dr. Reid said he see more of her. He don't see her really on the internet. He sees her on television, and that's you don't definitely see her just on the internet. Tasha K, and she was saying something about her and Lovely T were friends, that they traveled the country, but she was just standoffish, and she just wasn't built for the criticism that came from Cardi B's camp. And she said she's an awesome content creator. Now, when Mr. Amara Wiggles was brought up, she said it's no beef. She said she loved the young man, but she said she told him to start reading the cards and all that type of stuff because it's boring. And of course, we told him don't read the cards. I think we said it first, verbatim. Don't read the cards. Don't read the cards. It's not good for your audience. Even Dr. Larry Reid called Amara Wiggles say, don't read the cards. Don't read the cards. You lose your audience. And he had said he texted him and told him to read the cards during the T.S. Madison and read the cards with read the cards when you're interviewing Geo, and don't just read the cards separately. Then they get into Jason Lee. Tasha K said that Jason Lee is boring and that he took a receipt from her, put his watermark on it, and sent it to Mona Scott. She said that Jason Lee is paid an Asian man to get that blue check verification. She said that Jason Lee did not pay his employees right, and that she have some of his employees that she pay for right now. And also, too, she said in the chat, she said she would think about a Spotify, but she would rather have a Spotify virtual thing, not just a YouTube channel. Dr. Larry Reid also asked Tasha K about her issues with Amara Wiggins. Why did they fall out? She went back to when a caller called in and talked about her husband, talked about her being in bankruptcy, talked about her having CPN numbers, and said, why would you allow that person on your show to just lie on her like that? They brought up daytime tea time. Tasha K said, quote, they're not really friends. They're not really friends. And she's talking about begging when they were beefing, talking about he ain't no good, and they was beefing. But she was saying that they're not really that good. And she went back to say, well, Amara said daytime T is not talented and all of that. Then Tasha K said, I agree with him on that. She also said, that daytime T-time teeth need to be fixed and that her clothes don't look nice. She got them city trend clothes, and she proceeded to drag her all day long. And then she said, you see daytime changing up a little bit because she's drawing from Amara Wiggins' energy. They got into John Gray. And John Gray, they said Shakana called Tasha K, said, take it down, don't do it, and all of that. all of that stuff going on. Don't do it. And then, Larry Reid said, I'm not trying to get sued because they brought up Clefo Dollar. He said, I've already paid $65,000 to pastors, $65,000 in lawsuits and with the pastors. I said, wow, that's a lot of money. Then they was talking about Clefo Dollar adopted a white man and how the white man is about to bring out a book, release a book, Love in the Darkness. And they were talking about that. Then the video kind of went off and it clicked off. So they had to do a part 2. And then they said Dr. Larry Reid, I'm sorry, Tasha K said that Clefo Dollar had prostate cancer. So that pretty much sums up the interview. Now back to Torey Lanez. He did not go live. He is promoting an album. Okay, everybody thought he's going to go live. He promoted an album, and that is what he's going to do. He just promoted an album, and right here in the comments, they are taking this. They said this ninja using this for an album promotion. They also said Adam was eating live. They said, Nee, I thought you were going live. LOL, you dropping a song. Horrible. They said, wow, really? You thought this was going to be a live stream? Smile. Profiting off of shooting as a whole female. They said, go live. They said he dropped an album. They people in the chat said, N-word had me refreshing his page like he was about to go live. Is it in a song? Is it going up effing live? So of course people are dragging, and now people are upset. We all thought that he was going to go live, and now everybody is dragging Torey Lanez. So if people have stayed up, of course, we stayed up as well. So what I would do is I would take some phone calls. Do you think that was right? Do you think that was genius? Me personally, I kind of think it was genius of him to say that. And so, of course, we will open up the phone lines if anybody want to call in. We did all that BS just to promote an album. Yes, I'm getting DMs, y'all. Well, we are here. We're reporting on it. It ain't stopping us. But that would have been hot. But of course, that would have been quite crazy to talk about a shooting if you were a part of it, especially when it's heading to the courtroom and with the DA and stuff. So that'd been quite dumb for me to talk about it. Just me really looking at it. Your show is scheduled to start in 27 seconds. Late for a doggone song. Why he didn't go live? I don't know why he didn't go live, y'all. I'm just like, I don't know why the man did not go live. But I would tell you this: he promoted the album, and people talking about they're not going to stream it. They're going to listen to it. I'm definitely going to listen to it. Let me post the number on the screen really quick. Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, Okay, that's the number scrolling down below. 646-716-8447. 646-716-8447. If anybody want to call in, they definitely need to call in. I think it was genius though, because everybody was talking about it. His name is all in the title and everything like that. He breaks the silence for an album. So I think everybody across the country is upset about this. We are all a little heated because we all thought that he was definitely going to release an album. So everybody is extremely upset that he have not released an album and that he have released nothing. Only thing he released was the album. We all thought he was going to go live. And of course, T.I. posted something on here. And let me go and read what T.I. had posted. T.I. actually got on his platform and he posted this. And I posted it on the Wiley Show. Let me see if I can bring it up and read it to you. T.I. spoke to the complex about topics. He talked about T.I. has been extremely vocal about the support for Megan Thee Stallion since the shooting took place in July. When asked about it, he said he feels Black women are the most attacked, least protected, least defended, most vulnerable, and most exposed species on this earth. He continued, I don't know what the F happened. I know what she says happened, but I don't know why it happened. But I know if it did happen, that's everybody's responsibility. So responsibility to make sure that this young lady feels supported and that she knows that the community and the culture is behind her. I think that's important. This is T.I., another quote from him. He said, quote, I think that's all of your obligation and responsibility, not even artists or the rappers or as executives in the business. But as a man, as a Black man, we can't allow nobody, myself included, to be out here, goddamn, letting off shots at a woman in blanks and bikinis. Now I just have a problem with that. So that was T.I. He did an interview today and he had a lot to say. Let's go to the phone lines. 8561, call you on air. Hello. 8561.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead, caller.
So this is Torey. Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
So I'm calling from Afghanistan. I saw Torey Lanez put out that that clickbait because someone sent it to me. And I must say, even though I'm into the mess, I believe what he did was just distasteful. He knows that there's people who are calling Megan a liar. They feel like she lied about the entire thing. It's no coincidence he's doing this. He's the biggest troll out there. I do want to say he does have a history of abuse. So I don't know why anybody thought to even subscribe to his like BS. Because what was he going to say on the live? Yeah, I shot her, so y'all should forgive me. So I mean, I'm not understanding. I get it. He's promoting an album, but there's better ways. He could have pulled a Chris Brown and started crying or something and said, I'm sorry. I don't know. But this just ain't it. I'm not here for a man who's not going to change his ways, trying to capitalize off of the situation. I just think that's dumb. And I don't care if he is a black man. We got to stop protecting these type of men because, you know, T.I. talking about black women are the least protected, they're the least valued, all this stuff. Those are just words at this point. Where are the actions? Where is the repercussions of the men who are hurting women? They really don't give a flying hoot. I don't want to cuss on your channel, but they don't really care. So at this point, it's just words they're reciting that they heard a powerful black man state a long time ago when he was actively doing the work. These new age black men, they don't care. All they care about is the dollar signs, because if this had been Becky, he would have been in jail by now. He would have been under the jail.
Exactly. And that's why I tell folks that it's really crazy that he is monetizing off of hurting a black woman. You know, it's really, really sad. But my question is, where's the authorities? Why haven't he been arrested yet? And that is where I'm trying to get into. He needs to be arrested, and he have not been arrested yet.
Yeah, I don't think he can be arrested because she didn't say anything.
Yes.
Like she said it in the live, she didn't say anything. And I think that's stupid. And I really have to say, as a black woman, stop protecting your abusers, because in the end, you'll look crazy. People will come up with stories. They'll make it seem like you're trash. They will say you wanted it. They'll come up with any and everything under the sun to make you look crazy while they're vindicating your abuser. So again, please stop protecting these men, because society already has, as quiet as it's kept, black men on a pedestal due to the social injustices and the issues we have. And still this black woman can't get any help. She can't be vindicated. I mean, she can't even get reciprocity because this man is out here playing internet games. He knows how the internet works. He's the modern day Joe Budden 2.0.
Yes, and what's getting me is people is actually literally dragging him because we already know that he has been canceled. He's been canceled, so now his money has been low because he can't really get any bookings. He can't really travel like that. He knows that his green card or his work visa is in jeopardy because they are going after him with the whole thing with Megan Thee Stallion. You still there, sister?
You're so correct.
Yes.
You're so correct. But I just had to call in all the way from Afghanistan. I love your show. I will watch it, even though it's late at night for y'all. It is the morning time here in Asia.
Yes.
I was like, oh, let me come support Wiley.
You know what? Because you're serving our country. Thank you for taking the time out to even do that and to still call into the show. So it's still early there. So that's a good thing. It's in the morning, right?
Yes.
Yes. So
no, it's 8:44 in the morning.
Wow, 8:44 in the morning. So you need to get your breakfast and eggs and sausages.
I know, right? I can't wait to get back to America. But yes, keep doing you, Wiley. Yes. I love it. Yes. I love the show. I did watch the Unwind with Tasha K and Larry Reid go live. That was pretty good to me. And I watched your interview with Millie on Station Head. Great interview, by the way. Wiley, you are doing big things.
Yes, thank you for that. And I just want at least 3 or 4 more callers to call in, because when I went on her show, everybody was talking about that appearance. You know, they said, oh my gosh, why has these people why has Wiley crying? I cried because I was emotional because she put respect on my name.
Yes. But I'm gonna let you go because I don't want to hold up the line. Thank y'all to everybody. Thank you to the Wiley Show. Thank you to all the fans, the church folks in the back. Thank y'all for letting me be on.
Yes, thank you. So everybody across the thank you is really angry that people is hoodwinked, people is upset, they are mad, they are pissed. Many people is emailing me. I have a producer in my ear. She's currently trying to track down some stuff and find different groups. There's absolutely nothing. So now everybody is talking about it. And see, the thing about it is, what gets me is that you literally did something to this woman. She was hurt. She was out and about. But why haven't he been arrested? If Megan Thee Stallion was a white woman, he would be in jail. If he would have shot a white woman in her foot, he would have been locked up long time ago. He wasn't worried about releasing the album. He would have to release it from prison or from jail, and he wouldn't even make it to a SoundCloud. If that would have happened to a white woman, you best believe he would be under the jail. But since it was a black woman, because black women are the most degraded, they are the most unappreciated person on the planet Earth. Black women do not get the respect like they should when it comes to money, when it comes to spirituality. They always be looked different when it comes to a black woman. Black man feels like it's okay to make a joke if it's a black woman. Now, if it was a white woman, someone like Ellen, somebody like that, you want to make a joke about that. You would literally be on your platform probably crying. So let's go to the phone lines. 7479, caller, you're on the air.
Hi, Wiley.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing good.
Hi, I'm a new caller. Hi. I have been watching your show like in the bushes or whatever, like you say. But I just had to call in and just tell you that I really enjoy your show. You're really doing a great job. I'm super proud of you. And yes, I have been like hiding in the bushes, and I was like, you know what?
Yes.
Let me call
tonight
on these topics. Okay.
Yes.
So I want to talk about first Tasha K and Larry Reid's show. I thought it was phenomenal. I thought it was the perfect amount of energy. They collaborated very well together. I think Tasha really did good. I think she showed Armand so much grace and so much love, even with their, their animosity that they've been having for the last who knows how long or whatever. But I really appreciated how she was able to give him props and just, let everybody know that he is a talented guy and he's on his way. I appreciate that because she didn't have to do that. She could have drugged him. You know what I'm saying? So I commend Tasha K for that. She's dope for that. And I'm not even a Tasha K fan, but I appreciate her being able to say, you know what, this dude is dope. He's talented. He's on his way. You know what I'm saying? He just got to work on a few things, as she said, and he's good to go.
Exactly. You are so right about that.
Yes. And then I wanted to get into Torey Lanez. See, so I'm a fan of the Armand Wiggins show.
Yes.
I just started watching you like faithfully recently, and I was like trying to tune in, trying to figure out what was going on. But from what I heard is he didn't really come out with a statement or actually go live and tell everybody what happened. He came out with an album. Am I correct?
You're right. With new music. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. And I think that's a crock of BS because with all of these things going on in the world with Black women, like, for instance, Breonna Taylor, I feel like that was so messed up for him. He didn't really come out with an album.
Yes.
Like, really? Are you kidding me? Like, that's the best you could do? You couldn't give us an explanation. You couldn't say sorry. You couldn't, give us like a synopsis of what happened that night. You got us all plugged in, everybody going live, and I'm thinking like, dang, I don't know who to watch. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Armand, Nick at Night, or Wiley. I'm confused. I don't know where to go. So then when I get there, I'm like, damn, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I think he is a load of bullshit. And I feel like Torey Lanez is over and done, especially after today. He's done.
I don't know what person in his team told him to do that. I don't know who told him to put that together, but that was crazy. That was
Mm-hmm.
because you did
And
all
then
that.
to seek advice from T.I., the man who treats his wife like nothing
Come
and
on.
just runs over her every chance he gets. Please, you confided in the wrong person. I'm sorry. T.I. is not your guy. Period. So those
Yeah.
are my thoughts. Again, thank you so much. I mean, you're awesome. I'm really proud of you. And I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you so much, sister. Okay, we're going to the next
No
caller.
problem.
Thank you. 8182. Caller, you on the way air. 8182. You're live on the air. 8182. Hello.
Hey, Wiley, how are you?
All right.
Hey, this is Deshaun. I just think it's a travesty. I'm not really shocked anyway because I know Tory Lanez does have an album coming out. But I think I even reported on this prior that he didn't even have concern with regards to Megan Thee Stallion
Speak
about
up
the
in-
reports of him shooting her. It was all about his streaming. That's all his concerns were when people were reporting that his streaming was down per Spotify.
Yes.
That's all his concerns were about. So he didn't really care actually exactly what was involved in her. It was about, look, my money looks a certain way. People are reporting that my efforts, my music is down. And that's what he reported on. It wasn't even about her. But I think it's just crazy and shysty for him to even do this. And I think he should be canceled. Like, he shot a woman. You know, I think that whole ordeal is just despicable, is nasty, and just tacky. I think he should be canceled. And this whole little stunt regarding his album that's coming out soon to spike up his streaming efforts, and then we get nothing. We get nothing.
Yeah, and I'm like, but what could he have said if you're dealing with a case of shooting a woman? What could he have said? What could he say out of his mouth when you're guilty? Only thing he could do is just try to release some music. I think that's smart because that will keep, at least temporarily, he will get a temporary boost on his streams. What you think about that? Because I think so.
I agree, but you can apologize. Just because you apologize doesn't mean that you're confessing you doing something illegal or you doing something nefarious. You can just apologize, or you can say nothing at all. You can say nothing at all, but he knows that things are surrounding him and this whole thing with Megan Thee Stallion, and he sees it, which I do understand a little bit, as an opportunity for him to make money and for his streaming to go up. But for you to try to put out these little nuggets here and there and then not even give the people, your fans, your supporters, nothing, I think it's wrong.
All right. Thank you.
Either say nothing at all or just keep it moving.
Thank you so very much. Okay. Thank you, caller. We're going to go to the next caller. So with this, Tory Lanez released a new record. And the Shade Room posted it, and in the new song, it said this: we cannot play it due to the monetization. He said that Tory Lanez just dropped an album, and he's denying that he shot #Megan Thee Stallion. Again, he wrote, it was on the Shade Room. It said Tory Lanez just dropped an album, then he's denying that he shot #Megan Thee Stallion. So that is what they wrote on the Shade Room. Again, he wrote, the Shade Room has posted that Tory Lanez just dropped an album and he's denying that he shot #Megan Thee Stallion. So that is what he had posted. We're going to go to the phone lines. Callers, please call in and give your side of the story. What you think about the story. 2679, caller, you on the air. 2679. You're live on the air.
Hello?
You're live on the air.
Hello?
All right. So if you're going to call in, make sure you are called in. Make sure you are listening to it. So if you're there, please call in. The number is 646-716-8447. 646-716-8447. Okay. That is the number. Now, Tory Lanez, as a business person, let's be clear. Tory Lanez definitely have a right to release music. But the only thing is, a lot of folks are going to be upset that he wrote a song, that he put out a song denying that he did this to Megan Thee Stallion. If Megan Thee Stallion responds to him, he will only grow in social media. He will only grow and a bump into his music. The best thing Megan Thee Stallion can do is to annoy him, period. That is the best thing that he should do. That she should do. She should not respond to him. She should let the court of law handle this situation. If she responds to him on today or tomorrow, it would give him a bump for his music. The best thing Megan Thee Stallion can do is to annoy the situation. And Megan Thee Stallion is on Time Magazine. We posted that live on the Wiley Show Facebook. The Wiley Show Instagram page. So it's definitely on there. So he definitely is a full-fledged tracks all up on there. But let me find it. They said it's on Spotify. I think they said it's 17 songs. Let me check my Spotify. Okay. Let me see. It's SoundCloud. It's on SoundCloud. So I will have to post it in. Let me go to SoundCloud for you all can see it. Anonymous, you live on the air. Anonymous, you live.
Greetings, Wiley.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, my love?
All right. What you got to say about the subject?
So I just listened to the piece that the Shade Room posted.
Yes.
And he said in it that Meg people offer him $10 million, but he has 10 million followers. And he said he doesn't care that she knows Jay-Z. And how you get shot in your foot, but it hit no bones or tendons.
Oh, wow. He actually said that?
Yeah. Yep. That's what I just listened to the piece on the Shade Room, and that's what he said in it.
Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy.
It is. I am so over this whole thing because it's like so much mess and you don't know what to believe. Because now he's saying something else. She said something else. Like, what's the real story, really?
Yeah, so he got 17. Thank you so very much. I'm going to screen share and show you all that he do have an album out. Thank you for that, for letting me know about that.
You're welcome. Peace, Wiley. I'm going back in the chat.
Okay. Let me see. If anybody have the lyrics, send me the lyrics to the song. If anybody have the lyrics, DM it to me. Okay. So he has 17 tracks on there. I'm not gonna play it because of copyright. So I'm trying to find the lyrics of the song. So if anybody can grab that for me, thank you. Okay, so it is on SoundCloud right now. He has 17 songs on him right now. These are the 17. He has actually 17 tracks on this 17. He has 17 tracks on there. So it's 17. Money Over Fallout, A Woman, Friends Become Strangers, Sorry But I Had To, featuring Yoki, Go, A Porn For Me To You, The Most High. Track number 7, Look How God Works. Track number 8, Queen and Slim. Track number 9, What's Culture. Track number 10, Solar Drive at Night. Track number 11, Bittersweet. Track number 12, Things I Should Have Said. Track number 13, Just Got It Done. Just Got It Done. Track number 14, Jokes on Me. Track number 15, Care for You. Track number 16, In the Air. Track number 17, Life. So those are all the tracks that have been released on Tory Lanez album. Okay, and the name of that is Daystar. That is the name of it. So let me see if anybody called in. If you're going to call in, press 1, and we will bring you on the air. All right. This is really crazy that he did all of that. When you shoot a gun, you are residue on your hands. Yeah, residue. We have to see what happened. It's very serious shooting a gun. Something weird going on. Yes, it's in the song. Do anybody have the lyrics? I'm trying to find the lyrics. I cannot find it. Let me see. I'm trying to find the lyrics. All right. So he is talking about an album. Give me a second. So I'm trying to find that. All right. Okay. Let me see. Let me say this, period, before I go. I do feel for Megan, but Megan get parts of the blame for going on her social media account. She should have let the authorities handle it first and foremost. Let the authorities handle it. But when she went on Instagram and she said all that, yes, Torey Lanez did it. You're planting a seed for this man to get more streams. If she would have just sat there and annoyed the situation and let the authorities handle it instead of her going to social media, she had literally gave this story more life, gave this story more legs. If she would have waited and said, you know what, let me wait, let me not put nothing out, and then wait till the authorities come. But then if I want to give my story, I put it in a book or put it in music. But when you get on your social media and you're trying to drag Torey Lanez, you're trying to throw him under the bus, all that did was increase the man followers. All you did was increase his streams. Now he's got an album. Best believe it's going to be streamed tonight because people are going to listen to it to see what exactly he got going on with Megan Thee Stallion. What happened? So they're going to be listening to it like tonight. I'm going to be listening to it and see, can I find some tea or what he did to her? Did he hit her in a pinky toe? I'm going to be listening. So when that happened, I'm going to be right there like everybody else listening. Did he hit her and all of that? And just like Mouth Opie came on the show and said that he admitted that it happened. That admitted that it did not happen. That he did not shoot it, that Megan Thee Stallion wanted to give him $10 million and that he's not afraid of Jay-Z. So once I get the lyrics to really read it for myself, I'm definitely going to be back live tomorrow because this is crazy. They're both playing in everybody's faces. I'm over it. Yeah, you don't even know who to believe. It's just clear. You don't even know if you want to believe Megan or do you want to believe Tory? You just don't know who to believe in this situation because the simple fact, they're saying this stuff all on social media. One posting music, the other one is on Instagram drinking in the pool. This one doing that one on. So it's like really, really crazy. And it's just sad because we as the fans, we don't know what to really believe because now Megan said this. Now Torey Lanez said he didn't do it. And to help his argument, he's not in jail. He don't have no handcuffs on him. He's not in prison. He's not waiting trial. He's literally out here free. And then if you can remember, the Neighborhood Talk first post Torey Lanez at the McDonald's. So we don't even have a clear understanding of what really happened that night. So I'm trying to find the lyrics. Let me see. Let me see if I can. Let me see. What's the name? Let me see the name of the song. Press play is another clip of Torey Lanez addressing McIntyre directly in his new song, Money Over Fallouts. Money Over Fallouts. So that's another song addressing him. And then the first song was in Money Over Fallouts. So we're trying to find the lyrics to that. Do we have the lyrics? Let me see. Let me type in Torey Lanez Money Over Fallouts. Let me see. Money Over Fallouts. Let me see. I don't have the lyrics over, but let me see. So I'm trying to find the lyrics myself. Give me a second. Money on my mind all the time. Slang and selling. Niggas telling. Catching feelings on the low. Friends swaying, snitching, different women with you every night, praying, sinning, and sinning, praying that the Lord my soul, money on my mind all the time, slanging and selling. They said, F with me, the wolves come out, the nigga, dirty money, all I know is dirty money. Millionaires, 30, dirty money. Got my brother, buddy down and murder something. Jay, my brother, brought him down the way. He said, so what is the stuff about Megan Thee Stallion? My little ninja got a problem. We're going to take it to work. You have to feed the family the first. So I'm just sitting here reading this. I don't see nothing about the foot thing. Okay. So I'm trying to dissect this like everybody else. And baby, it's a lot of cuss words up in there. This is like really crazy. Wow, this is something that this man released an album. Everybody thought he was going to get up there and talk his mess on the internet. He did not say nothing. So we are just definitely saying that I'm trying to find it where he's directly talking about Megan Thee Stallion. How do you get shot your foot back on your foot, but you outside going to clubs? actually going to up doing it and everything. The foot is always open and not covered for nothing. Yes, I'm listening to a little bit of the album. The album is actually not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. So we trying to see it. We trying to bring up the lyrics. So give me a okay. So Lanez money over Fallout. So let me bring that up. I'm gonna bring that up. Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez. Money over everything. Money over Fallout. I think it is. Okay, give me a second. Let me see. Um. Okay, I'm trying to find the lyrics to that, but I cannot find it. So when I get it, I will post it and maybe post it on IG so you all can see it. But let me tell you this. This, ladies and gentlemen, is like hip hop history that somebody said, hey, I am going to post this live. So this is something. Actually, let me go to okay, yeah, that's what I'm missing to post. Give me a second. Let me post that lyrics right here. Okay, is this it right here? Okay, I think this is it right here. Is this it? Um, no, this is Danny Glover. This is not the song "Money Over Everything." Every time, no, this is not it. Okay, it's not on here. But let me see if any callers. If anybody want to call in, 0438, caller, you on the air.
Hi, Wiley. How are you?
Hey, all right. Trying to track down these lyrics to break this song up. Go ahead, man. What's on your mind?
Guess what? Even if you don't track down the lyrics, if you look at, I looked at it too. If you look at the titles of each song, all of them were subliminally, I never can say that word right, but they were basically dissing Megan.
Okay.
I mean, even Queen and I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie Queen and Slim. These they rolled together and they were like, like a Bonnie and Clyde type of thing. And then you've got all these subliminal things and money over bitches. Okay, I'm gonna have to send you a cash app, dang it.
Okay.
Money over women, he's subliminally letting people know he don't give a you know what.
Okay.
And then Megan's going around getting awards and doing all this. If you really look at it, I looked at it, and it is long because he has some long songs, but the words are like, they're trash. I mean, they're trash for a black woman. Because if you really shot her, I don't really know what happened, but it's disgraceful and it's disrespectful. So I don't really know what happened at this point. I'm over it, but it's sad because if he really shot her and then she's letting him get away with it, well, what does that do for the rest of us black women? When something really happens to us.
Yeah, so you don't think this is a plan for Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez that they're in cahoots with each other to go viral?
I absolutely think it's a plan. As a matter of fact, I could bet y'all that they, what do you call them? Their producers. He was talking about, I ain't scared of Jay-Z. Why would you even say that? Like stuff like that, the average rapper doesn't talk like that, especially about a big wig. They're playing in y'all faces. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, but to come out and then go at each other and then all the hate that's coming down on his Instagram, he doesn't give a SHIT. He's playing. Megan was playing. He's playing. The best friend is playing. And the guard that was there. And until they all go to court, me, you know what? I don't care. I'm sorry. Megan, I love you. I mean, I love you because you're a black woman and do your thing. But if you're letting a black man come out here and shoot people and think it's funny and like, okay, I'm going to make money off of it, you're not helping no black woman in America at all.
Wow.
So I think that's sad if that's really what's going on.
Yeah, because what the clear understanding is, she's actually making the problem worse because she didn't cooperate with the cops at the beginning of it. Then we find out a month later, or a couple of weeks later, that Tory Lanez did it. But let's be clear, he's still a free man. He's not arrested. I don't think he's been charged with that yet. And Megan Thee Stallion is definitely on the front cover of Time magazine, which she just released yesterday. And here we are, Tory Lanez is releasing a new song on today, or releasing a new album today.
And guess what's happening? Everybody's on Instagram. He done ran up to millions, and everybody's just Twitter finger, key jab, and keyboard killers. Nothing's happening.
There are no police. There are no detectives. You guys are just yelling at him on Instagram. Oh, wow. That's really helping everything. It's really sad. It's sad to me.
I think that he said Millie that message from my radio for clicks and views so he could be a part of the conversation. All on YouTube because he noticed whoever is his team, they noticed.
Wally, I meant to tell you, I forgot. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I meant to tell you that was an excellent interview. So good job, brother. Good job. I meant to tell you that.
Thank you
Sorry
for that.
for not mentioning that.
Thank you. I think that he reached out to my radio for more just to get clicks and views, just to in hopes just for she to promote him and to make him part of the conversation because whoever is in the bushes, they're definitely a mob radio fan. Because how did he know to go to my radio and send her a message? Obviously, he have to be one of his people on his team is a mob radio supporter. You got to see it. Like when you go and click on there and when he sent her that message, Dilly, let me show it to you. Let me take this off the roll and off the screen. Give me a second and y'all can see it. Let me remove that.
Yeah, I believe you're absolutely right. They got people watching all the probably different bloggers and to see what they sit on. And even though they say, "Oh, we don't watch YouTube," they absolutely watch it. They actually see off of it. And then they went and he made sure he was gonna make sure that YouTube was up and everybody was ready. But then he did a little like a 360 trick. Oh, I'm gonna let my music come out. I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna tell you something about if I shot Megan. At this point, it's like who shot Megan? Like that song, I don't remember, but it was a '90s song. But you're not really helping us, and Megan's not helping us Black people either.
All right,
I'm a little mad at that.
Thank you, sister.
But see y'all later.
All right, I'm gonna go to the next caller. Next caller, 5241. Caller, you on air. 5241. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's your question or comment?
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
How you doing?
All right.
Okay, Wiley. That is so good. Wiley, I just want to call and say, I believe all of this is for record sales because, like, her name is just always in the news. Like, why is her name always in the news? This is sales for Tory, I think. Can you hear me, Wiley?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, I think this is all for record sales. I think because like the WAP video and now Tory, he's dropping an album. Like I just really think this is all for record sales. And I'm not feeling Megan right now because I want to support you as an artist, but it's like now your name is just being mentioned in a negative way and it's overshadowing your talent.
Facts.
And that's all I want to say,
Facts.
Wiley. I love you, and you're doing such a great job. Keep it up.
Thank you so very much. And then we look at this dynamic. You have situation. You got Kelsey, her best friend, two other people, which was Tory and another person. And so I need a clear understanding of what happened. We did see Megan Thee Stallion on TMZ with the foot. We saw that. We saw Megan Thee Stallion had the bloody footprints all on the concrete. We did see that. We saw all of these things. And so, but the clear understanding where it got lost at is that now with Tory saying what he said and when Megan said what she said, now is Torey Lanez word against Megan because we still did not hear Torey Lanez side. I did leave Torey Lanez a voice note and said that his side, we should be able to hear his side of the story. But as clearly as of right now, both of them, we don't know what to believe because this situation is just, wow, it's just really, really sad. And it's like almost a game. So if anybody else come out and say they were shot, you will make a mockery out of it because you really don't know if Megan telling the truth. You don't know if Tory telling the truth because he's not arrested. I would love to see him in jail. He needs to be in prison if he did those things. If he did it to her, he needs to be in jail. I believe he did it. But my thing is, what was the reason? And why didn't Megan cooperate with the police that night? Why did it take so long? And when she said in her video, the reason why I didn't cooperate because I didn't want him to go down. If I really wanted to be dirty, I would have told them. So my thing is this: why didn't you cooperate with the cops the night of the shooting? That is what I have to say. Because when we broke this story down countless times, we broke it down on the Wiley Show. We done episode after episode after episode. To the 271 people that are watching, we did break this story down. But what we're trying to understand is why with Tory out of all days after Megan Thee Stallion posts her on the front cover of Time magazine that he go out of there and he did that. Okay, it's like really crazy. It's now you release it the day of that he posts on there, posts on that Megan posts on the Time magazine. Then Torey Lanez posts what he posts, and this is if you're doing this for music, okay, but this was a bad way to roll it out. But unfortunately, on the flip side, people are going to stream it and be nosy. Well, I know the Tory telling the truth, LMAO. Okay, you know that Tory telling the truth. How was your day? We didn't even see forward. Yeah, the day after, why didn't she come forward? Yeah, Tory says that's what I'm saying. Why didn't he come forward during that day? That is what I'm saying. Why didn't they go forward during that day? That is what the big question. When the day you get a crime towards you, you call the cops. The cops intervene. Why haven't that been a story in this situation? Why is this man still walking around free? Who ain't talking? Is Megan trying to live by this no snitch code? Is she literally trying to live by that? And if so, the question would be, why? Why is Megan not cooperating with the police? Why you did it this way? Let me tell you why is Megan not cooperating with the police? Why? Why she not cooperating with the cops? Because if this man is doing that to women, he don't need to be on the streets. Period. That's just what I want to say. He don't need to be on the streets. Let me tell y'all this. Next week, don't forget that next week we are covering the presidential debate, immediately following debate, the first presidential debate, and President Trump versus Vice President Biden. We'll be recovering that next week. So make sure you are in the house. If you want to join our panel, send us email, wileyshow@gmail.com, or text us at 972 number, and you will be invited. Yes. So we're back at the topic at hand. All right, we get two more callers. We can get out of here today. Okay, I just want to hear from two more people. If whoever is free that did not get a chance to call in. I would love to hear from you. Okay. They said, Wiley, please. They said no, not Michael Jackson. I just felt that in my spirit to sing that song. I really did. I felt it in my spirit because I'd be like listening to like songs in my ear, and that song was just playing because we were singing earlier about this situation. So I've just be playing music in my ear, and I was like, okay, I was listening to Michael Jackson. Why? I was listening to the song Why, and I was getting my life because that song is dope. Okay. She doesn't need to cooperate for them to charge him. Something is very weird. Why haven't the prosecutors charged him with a crime? Period. Why? Because my thing is this, she don't even need this publicity. She's on Time. She's on Top Magazine. She's #1 song in the country. You don't need to do a lie if you got all this stuff. You don't have to do it. But if it's proven that Torey Lanez is innocent, it is literally going to make Megan, it's going to make her career goes down. Some say they sent you the lyrics. Okay, let's see if they sent the lyrics. Okay, no, I didn't get no lyrics sent to my DM. No lyrics. So I'm waiting on somebody to send me the lyrics so I can read it, but I didn't get any lyrics. Okay, I listened to the first song and it's actually fire. If you listen to, okay, let's do this. If you listen to the album, call in, tell us how was the album. The number is 646-716-8447. Let me type that. If you listen to the album and you like the album, tell us how the album was, and I would love to hear about it. If you listen to the album, call in. The number is 646-716-8447. If this is a lie, Jussie Smollett, this will be a Jussie Smollett situation, and Megan will lose her career. If it's proven that she did this for clicks and views, Torey Lanez will be the next, and Megan will be the next Jussie Smollett. She said he shot her back, but where is the physical evidence? Right. Where's the evidence? That's what I would like to know, because if I would have shot somebody, I'm literally going to jail. If I would have pow, oh, you hit me in my pinky toe, I'm going to jail. Period. I'm not gonna be out here. I'm not gonna be out here selling records and moving records and music. I'm gonna be out here like literally. Why you come into assuming Meg was lying? The whole thing is set. I don't think he shot her, but I do believe the gun was his. Yeah, I don't believe that. Somebody said Megan Smollett. Somebody got up in the chat and said Megan Smollett. Because rich people and celebrities live by different rules. That's why he's not in jail. Facts. Somebody also said it is completely different. He's not even American. And in black on black crime, they will be very happy to lock him up. Can't believe you can't even make that comparison. The Shade Room got the song that he's talking about Megan on the Shade Room. Let's see. Let me go back to the Shade Room. We did post it. Let me see where the Shade Room is at. Let's go to the Shade Room. Okay. All right. Torey Lanez seemingly reference to wanting Megan Thee Stallion back in his song Solar Drive at Night. So give me a second. They said press play. In the 17-track album, Torey Lanez dropped this ballad Solar Drive at Night. Details a relationship in which he fell in love too fast, seemingly referring to Megan Thee Stallion. Solar Drive is a street in the Hollywood Hills. Okay, Solar Drive is a street in Hollywood Hills. So also too, on the Shade Room, they posted that Megan people trying to fame me for a shooting, but them boys ain't clean enough. So she's alleging that it's her team, Megan Thee Stallion team, trying to set him up as far as the shooting, that they're trying to frame him. And he said, but them boys ain't clean enough. So they're saying that it's his team. So is he alleging that somebody on her team shot her? We don't know. It's just a lot. I think tonight, once I eat my food, I'm going to be actually listening to this album over and over and over again. Tory is unremorseful for shooting this black woman. Now he said that he didn't do it. So they got right here. They said here's another clip of Torey Lanez addressing Megan Thee Stallion directly to his new song, Money Over Fallouts. They say he's trying to make somebody said in the comments, he is trying to make his last dime using the situation to drop a song. Why tell these lies for free? Wow. And he just, every song that he released is on there for free. It's not a song that is available on iTunes. The entire record, it is on SoundCloud. I will repeat it again. The album that he have out, it is on SoundCloud. It is not on iTunes or Tidal. It is literally on SoundCloud. That is it. It is literally on SoundCloud. So I am reading y'all comments. Maybe the bodyguard did it. He's listening to y'all and asking the blogs, talking points, and he's using y'all so y'all can cloud chase on Megan's story and y'all falling for it. Well, we are bloggers. You know, we are bloggers, and this is what we do. We sit down, we break a story, whether it's true or not. We still gonna break it to our audience. So if he's using us, we're yet getting some off the deal. It's giving commentary and driving traffic to our programming. Shout out, if this is your first time viewing The Wiley Show, please click that subscribe button. Welcome. We go live every day. We break every single story that goes on the internet. And so thank you and welcome to The Wiley Show. For those that are returning on The Wiley Show, we thank you too for returning. But if this is your first time, you've never seen us before, please subscribe and leave us a comment. And we do respond back to the comments. So we want to say thank you and welcome to The Wiley Show. Okay? Thank you. Love you. And if you want to call in and speak on it, the number is 646-716-8447. The number is 646-716-8447. You can call in and give your opinion. Yes. Ooh, Lord. This is something. I never hardly did it. I think the last time we did a video this late, Cardi B was releasing her song.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is The Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
Wiley, keep on sitting. What you said? You said you sending me the lyrics. Are you sending it to my DM? If so, I have. Let me double check. You send it to my DM or you send it to my email? You probably send it to my email. Let me see. You probably send it to my email. Give me a second. Okay, let me double check and see if you send it to my email. Hold up. You say you sending me the lyrics. Let me check and see if it's in the email because it's not in the DM. Okay. Yes. Give me a second. Okay. No, I don't see the lyrics. Let me check. I checked my email and I also checked. Okay, and I checked my DM. I didn't receive it. So send it again to the DM. Of anybody going to buy your album until the fake outrage dies out, and one of them needs to tell the truth, but still nobody cares about us black women, and that's a shame. That is the shame that people are making a joke. This would have not have happened if this was a white woman. 1091 calling you on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Yes.
Hey, my name is Lisa. I appreciate you reading my comment a few minutes ago about rich people living by a different code, celebrities living by a different code.
Yes.
That is so true. And the perfect example is Laura, what's her name? Laura Loughlin.
Uh-huh.
The one who got caught up in the college scandal.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me tell you. She get to pick her prison that she wants to go to. She has access to piano class, her yoga classes, and rich people and celebrities just live by different codes. Who does that?
Yeah.
And I also want to say that I really do believe that it's true that Tory shot Meg. Because that foot injury, it looked real. Who want to walk around with a jacked up foot? I believe she was really bleeding from the foot. and I don't know. I don't know why she ain't told. That's crazy.
All right. Thank you so much, sister, for calling in.
Thank you, Wiley.
Thank you. 8764, call you on air.
Hey Wiley, I am just, first of all, I'm a new subscriber. Love your show.
Love you.
I just want to say that this whole situation is absolutely insane. First of all, you got them two that was creeping around doing all this stuff, and all of a sudden, she played games as to who shot her. Then when it was finally revealed that he shot her, she did not press charges or anything. And now she's named Time Magazine of the Woman, like you said, and he wants to come out with a song. Or an album. I don't think it was the Rain on Her Parade per se, since the magazine was done yesterday, and if you do magazine covers, if you do something like a Time, they've had their eye on her for a while. So this was already predetermined that she was going to be on this cover. What I'm shocked at is that she hasn't made a statement saying don't support this or anything, or she hasn't even came out recently and said cancel Tory or anything. I feel as though she was hiding, you know what I'm saying, like not saying anything to incriminate him and everything. But my whole thing is, why wouldn't you want this type of person off the street? If he do it to you, chances are it's going to be higher for the next woman if he's that unstable to where he has to shoot. But what if he didn't intentionally mean to shoot her? Like, there's just so many questions. And I think by her guarding it, like, the blame really should be on her at this moment. If he's addressing it and saying this, there should be okay, this is my story, this is what happened, and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And then press charges. And anybody know when it comes to a gun charge, that the police detectives automatically pick it up, the state picks it up. So why he's not in jail is the question. Is it because of who he knows? You know what I'm saying? The money, you know what I'm saying? The power, whatever the case may be. It's just too many questions.
Yes, and I agree with you on that. And that is why, people are giving Megan a side eye, because if she's not cooperating, then people are saying, then why are you complaining about it? Why did you get on your social media and getting mad and cussing folks out? I think Megan doesn't like the public outrage and the public not really surrounding her. And she went on social media and tried to quote unquote drag. So my thing is this with Tory Lanez. He ain't arrested. He ain't got no handcuffs. So it's kind of hard for me to say he's guilty when he's walking around free, dropping albums. You know what I mean? Now, if he was in prison or jail awaiting trial, then the conversation would be totally different. Because if he's not, then we're going to go back to the quote unquote victim and say, why haven't you done something about it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because she did receive some back, and then her going outside as early as she went with her foot wrapped around, that would make the situation look worse. Like, why are you out here trying to?
And then again, yes, sir. And then again, not to cut you off, but again, if there's a gun charge, when we all saw the video of her getting out the car, her foot was leaking. We all saw that. If that is the case, state would have automatically picked that up. That is a gun charge. That is no longer in her hands. That is automatically state, and they're going to prosecute, do the investigation, and everything else. Why hasn't that went on? That's why I'm side-eyeing all of this. Like, this doesn't seem right. They found him with the gun. Did the bullet that was, you know what I'm saying, that was extracted from her foot, was that the same? Was it matching? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is really going on? There's still so many questions. And to be honest with you, publicity, this is all marketing. This is going to be good for both of them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because if they're not, whether it's a good or bad, what comes their way, their names are out there. So,
facts.
And people are going to want to look them up. So maybe they're just keep going with this.
Well, thank you so very much. We're going to go ahead to the next caller. Thank you, sister. 646-716-8447. Next caller, 9542. Caller, you on the air.
Hey, Wiley, how are you?
All right.
This is Marty. I'm calling from DC.
Go ahead, DC. Calling from DC. What's on your mind?
I was calling because I just listened to Tory's song. They saw the one where he's snapping and going in. And he basically straight said he did not shoot her. So I'm not going to jump on one side or the other right now, because you got one person saying that he did, and then you got the other person saying that he did not. He didn't allude to it. He didn't do anything like that. He just said, I didn't do it, plain. So I'll wait until this comes out, because it's got to come out, because one of them is lying. Who it is, I don't know. I'm not jumping to one side or the other on this. Now, if he was kind of iffy and he was beating around the bush, then I would have been like, oh, he's full of it. But, it's hard to just jump on one side. Right now, she's a victim. Somebody shot something. Something happened to the girl's foot. That's undeniable. Something happened that night. I believe a lot of liquor was involved. And I just can't jump to one side or the other on this Tory and Megan thing yet.
All right.
We don't know enough information.
Thank you, sister, for calling in.
Thank you.
All right. 7293, caller, you on the air.
Hi, Wiley. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, I'm calling because I agree with the last two callers. And it's kind of strange, like everybody say it is, because the night that she was supposedly shot, she never told the police that Tory did it, but she went online and told millions of people that he did it.
Wow. Okay.
And then if everybody's saying that the cops don't have evidence, they can go to social media and see Megan stating that Tory shot her.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. So
yeah,
it's just
exactly
weird,
right.
And I'm just So I don't know, Wiley. Like we don't know.
It's really sad, because I don't know either. But what I will say is this: that Megan shouldn't respond to Tory, because if she responded, it looks like they're doing this for clout. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to the LAPD or to the to the LAPD, because I think that's the police department, it's in that jurisdiction. If you're not going to go do that, then don't respond to the brother. Don't respond.
Yeah, and then she said she got shot in both feet. That's two.
Wow,
so you only
she
saw
said in
pictures
both
of
feet?
one. And when you saw pictures of one,
That's crazy.
So I mean, I was studying and trying to figure out, picking through the holes and stuff like that. So the only thing that we can go on is what Megan stated and pick holes through it. Tory really hasn't said anything, so we can't really pick holes. You know, well, this album I haven't listened to.
Right, because I'm listening to I'm listening to his music, and clearly he's like leaving breadcrumbs of what may have happened, dragging her crew, and we're getting updates from the blogs as they go. You have to go stream it. So and the Shade Room is streaming like crazy.
Yeah, and then another thing, she used to post pictures all the time with her best friend Kelsey. We haven't seen them two together since this incident happened. Wow. You know, so it's just like, what happened with that? And then Kelsey's mom even put out a tweet when it happened saying, don't believe everything you hear. Some people are liars. It seemed like she was throwing shade towards Megan. So why haven't we seen Kelsey and Megan together? What happened? You know, so it's just like, was it a love triangle? You know, went wrong, you know, and Megan tried to put on Tory that he shot her to get back at him for sleeping with her best friend. So it's just like different scenarios you got to look through, and we don't know. At this time, we can just speculate and make up our own theories, you know, so.
Okay, thank you, sister, for calling in.
Thank you. You have a good night.
All right, you too, sister. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the lyrics. Give me a second. I want to read the lyrics so you all can see that. What was that? Unread. Right here. I'm going to read Money Over Fallout lyrics. I'm going to show that to you on the screen. Give me a second. Okay. Here we go. Screen share. Give me a second. Okay. It says, one of the craziest stories hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay. It's one of the crazy stories we heard of. Now, this is a song from Torey Lanez, Money Over Fallouts, that was released. It's one of the craziest stories we heard of, guys, I know. As it is unfolding, it's like Torey Lanez, okay, now I'm from Houston and he's from Bro. And to think that the whole night unfolded on social media, you are the alleged shooter of Megan Thee Stallion Instagram. And the pool with Kylie Jenner, was she backtracking with what she said originally? You know, maybe that's why we don't have a report donkey of the day. Some B's trying to take up for Tory, and this is more to the story. B ain't there, ain't nothing to the story. Torey Lanez got a lot of bad press. Serious, he got to get deported. Donkey of the day for Friday, August 21st goes to Daystar Peterson, so they got pulled over and she had been shot already. Great, donkey of the day. What I'm looking like, oh wow, let's pause right there. So they got pulled over and she has been shot already. Great, donkey of the day. So you're saying that Megan was shot already and you wasn't the shooter? Let's continue to read this lyrics. What I'm looking like, he's looking at the police, then shot her. Ninja like that, you are a sucker. He's king sucker. He's the biggest sucker in the industry. Facts. So he's up there throwing shade at Daystar Peterson. We got to talk about Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. Cash is looking for you, dog, because the police came out saying we didn't even know she was shot. Guess who I believe? Questioned Megan. The best thing that Tory Lanez is for real. He needs to just be gone. And then an interlude, Tory Lanez. I'm done with this. You got to know the truth. The verse 1, this is Tory Lanez. Oh, they rather see me in the cell. Like how you get posted out with $30,000. I'm the GOAT. Y'all ninjas know I made the dope float on the scale. I have the hoes going crazy. Fiends cracking, going pale. They know I'm real. I got the flow. It's on the sale if you need a rush. Coke flowing out of my friend's nose like the speaker bus. Ho get caught D up, talk down with teen up. Megan people trying to frame me for a shooting, but them boys ain't clean enough. I see how they teaming up, watching, and I'm calculating. Gotta keep it quiet. I can't jeopardize the outcome waiting. Seeing certain ninjas hating, like how this ninja hating. I done gave these people so much features, made these niggas famous. They were on the blog saying I'm canceled from this entertainment. I was on Spotify like 30 million monthly listeners. I'm effing going crazy. And my fans support me brazy. Everything I do is for you. I promise I'll be on it daily. I got nothing but love to spread. but ninjas hate me. Hurt my heart to see the Twitter figures come from Kinglands and Cash Page. But I flipped the switch. I'm gripping money at the fast pay, and I don't ask for ish when it gets real. That's my last favor. Can't cry now because I'm laugh later. Girl had the nerve to write the statement on the affidavit. No, I don't do it, but I'm coming at my truest. Trying to keep this ish 200 with you. Surely I can't prove it, but them people in your ear, they the true ones that I fear. They really got you thinking Tory Lanez will do you in for real. Don't forget you was my B. I held you down and kept it real. I will never paint no fake picture of you just for some meals. And I thought you were solid too. But look at how you are doing me. Look how you're doing me. People trying to ruin me. And what's even worse is still I'm thinking about you and me. How are you going to go live my birthday with all of your jewelry to try to make some fool of me? But I love you hard, so I'm cool it be because I was cool and right with Cuban B. That was the stupid me. Somehow I'm still down and renegotiating the unity. My heart is some foolery. The ish is just confusing me. I'm going through these phases, but I gotta stock that paper. And the real estate ninjas hating took me off the application. But when they took that from me, they really took that from my baby. What the F I'm finna say? Too old lady. What the F y'all mean? My son don't need a house. My baby mama don't need safety. And even though I got the payment in real estate, Ninja still hate it. Cause he watching. Cause he watched all on the news. But I ain't charged with no cases. Say the owner, say my case. It's looking crazy. How the F that even makes sense? Blue time turned the past tense. And all I want is straight cash. Ninja say I lack sense. Star player headlines coming from the back bench. Kill or be killed. That's the reason I don't have friends. Ninjas lying on the cold eye. Niggas say I'm deported. Oh, I'm now I'm 5'3". They just said I am shorty. B but little B, I'm 5'7". Money on me size stepping. He 5'7", he don't look 5'7", but okay. And if I stand on my wallet, you can see my thighs in heaven. No, we're gonna see your thighs in heaven. You need to stop that line. And the umbrella game, when we come back, don't you try repping. For I let these ninjas breathe. I gotta teach a couple of lessons. Gotta see a couple of questions. How the F you get shot in your foot? Don't hit no bones or tendons. How the F your team is trying to pay me in some millions? I just lost $10 million because of the cold business. I got 10 million followers that's gonna roll with me. Fans that support me because they know my heart. So I don't give a ish if Shorty no jigger. I was taught to beat the block. Even meaning in these streets. So my ninja cocked ninjas, y'all can play me, y'all can frame me, but I'm gonna reach the top. I can never put you in no danger. If I did, you would have said it when you seized the cops. All Lamborghini bands now is coming out the floor. Hit the fan when I'm pulling on the dull. Oh, I never fall out with ninjas over hoes. All money falls out my ninjas. That's the call. Oh, sent too many bands when I pull out to the coast. Better have my bands when I pull up the door. They just can't believe I pulled up in the ghost. And I don't ever F with y'all no more G. I got bad bees trying to have an orgy. Keep umbrellas for the days get stormy. I pour the henny for my ninjas then before me. My outfit fly, you gotta set up by the floor seat. She tatted me all over her face because she's adore me. They talking petty but about me, but they looking corny. I had to fight for mine. Ninja, you were sworn in, and God bless me when I wake up. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. He said he is 5'7" and not 5'3". Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This man said he is 5'7" and not 5'3". Who is he lying to? All right, let's go to the phone lines. 6151, call you on the air. 6151.
Hey, Wiley, what's going on? This is Kareem from Real Entertainment News.
Hey, go ahead. Say what's on your mind.
Listen, I think the truth is somewhere in the middle, man. Honestly, I think a lot of people probably didn't want Megan with Tory, so they're going to try to frame him. I really don't think he done it. I really don't. Here's the thing, Wally, think about it. Kelsey was in the car too. Why Kelsey holding him down? If he done it. Kelsey ain't saying nothing, and Kelsey ain't friends with Megan.
I hear you.
The truth was somewhere in the middle. Truth was somewhere in the middle. You know? Why would somebody that's making that much money do something like that to throw their whole career away? I mean, he was born, but he wasn't born yesterday. Am I right or wrong?
I hear you, brother.
You know?
I hear you.
It's just cancel culture. Cancel culture. And also, if he got locked up with a gun in California, he wouldn't have been able to bail out.
Yes.
The gun laws are crazy in California. And one other thing before I get off here. If he shot her and she was walking away, as she said, right, Wally? She said she was out the car walking away. He shot her. That means tell me she ran and got back in the car with him, drove down the street for the cops to stop her. Think about that, Wally. Would you get in the car with somebody that just shot you?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. It is what it is.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Story somewhere in the middle.
Thank you so much, brother.
All right, man.
Right. All right, now let's go to the next caller. 0427. Caller, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Hey. I felt like in the beginning that this whole thing was a setup because she wasn't really knowing him that long. She approached him before this all went down, and I think that he's being, they're trying to set him up some way somehow on a higher up. So I think that she was used as a pawn. I think it just don't make sense. Something went down to me at Kylie Jenner's house because she's not saying nothing, and I think Megan Thee Stallion was used as a pawn to get at him.
I feel you on that. Thank you so very much, caller.
You're welcome.
I hear you. Thank you, sister. Okay, and now we have updating news. Torey Lanez, this is Dream Doll. Masika, Kalisha, and J.R. Smith on Sorry, But I Had To. So, let's play Torey Lanez drop some bars. This thing, Dream Doll, Masika, and J.R. Smith on his song Sorry, But I Had To. He also made mention of Kylie Jenner. So we are definitely breaking this down to you as we get it. So, but Sorry, I Had To. Let's see if we can bring that up. Sorry, I Had To. Let me see if I can bring up them lyrics. Sorry, I had to. Man, Mike could be innocent, to be honest with you. He could be definitely innocent in this whole entire situation. Okay, here whack. Here good whack verse. Catch these niggas on Twitter. Distant. Okay, let's read the verse. Let's go. We're gonna screen share the verse to you all, and let's read this together. Let's read that together. Here we go. Okay, I'm catching ninjas on Twitter dissing, talking lies out on they lies. I can't recognize my ex 24 disguise. Since I went independent, these ninjas want my demise. I am the yeast to the bread, my ninja. Watch me rise. I'm watching ninjas analyze me. How you protecting me, but made this whole plan to fry me. Since the event, you never called me, but you can't deny me. If you got shot from behind, how can you identify me? It's funny how you got these little foo-foos for plaque little juju ninjas talking Zulu. Could have made the shooters make a movie like it's Hulu. But who these new ninjas talking, bopping and popping ish, but got less than 4 accomplishments? I got way more to lose than you do. Watching the industry try and hold you. Asia dolls talking, but shorty, I don't know you. I never met you, nor have I heard a song, and nor have I seen billboards. Since you have named in any scent or song from out your catalog, oops, the hat is off. Behind the tatted skin, you batter with scattered scars, but I still respect and help you. Just don't treat me like you see me out in public. And I say, F it. Tried to disrespect you, Jojo. That was a bozo move. You trying to make me off a song that got you the most views. Got mad love for you though. Your label, they confused. They spent 50 on my feature. They 50K in the lewd right now. Yeah, ninja play me till the day. Get to save me on watching my mad face. Y'all ninjas moving shady. To lose you like how the 1947 from Kylie's house, you still got you talking crazy. Fuck a hell or a handshake from you ninjas. The past month, the energy been making fake from ninjas. Pull up, lift it up, bring sorry rap, tell us gift it up. And if I drop this itch for a second, I'm back to the pick it up. Unapologetically jumped inside a pool and Kylie's face was looking heavily. And though I'm innocent, they got this picture painted heavily. I pray to God remember me. Fate don't turn all my circumstances, all my situations into a melon tree. J.R. Smith is the pot that piss. You, the last cat that should talk about some shot that hit. Because your performance and percentage player, rolling and riding benches, ninja. I'm from the trenches, ninja. You the type a buy a chick a 80 inch and still won't get an inch up in her. Ooh. Yeah, I am that head spreading hard like a sprintized nigga bagging ninja XBs off in an instant picture, hoes roughing through the sand like Kenisha Ninja, yeah, contradiction in your lives with the domestic pride crimes we still have yet to find minds. And anytime I brought these bees up, you stressed it 5 times. How you try to kill the cat, then forget that it's 9 lives. I know it so well. I know you ninjas so well. Jealous full of nigga the best at catching like the Odell. It's rap nights out here telling Megan she should go tell, but she won't tell the truth because I'll be kicked up in my hotel. When the spiteful lives shicey and is real strife, and the niggas playing Instagram and I'm playing real life, I think I'm finna talk about an open case just for some likes. Promise we done work to too many nights. Please talking nice. We working on a ways flip through the page. We got Bun B on the live saying I should burn in a cage. In these times of Black lives, he said I should turn to a slave. If I heard that, then my ninja would have reigned right now. Know this pimping bum, but you made big pimping, son. Pouring champagne on women's face like when they flip their tongue. I'm too young to give you lessons, but I like to give you one. Please say the F out my case. I ain't convicted, son. Chance the Rapper, too irrelevant. I replace this line, my chain look heaven sent. Next line, because my mama always told me, don't you chew the food unless you could eat the ish for a next time. I made too much money with Rock Nation. For ninjas to be thinking I can't correlate the fact that it's only ninjas out here roasting, hating, contemplating these thoughts in my head. Like how the F these ninjas calling me, threatening not to make no statements. Nerve nowadays. I'm hitting the certain ninjas with the swerve nowadays. Give me one Dream Dog hit record. I'll wait. Ain't no secret. It's your chance. You in every Twitter debate, in every shade room comment, like common sense, like we needed your 2 cents and all your events. Faking a kidnap for your OnlyFans, trying to front like missing kids was your intent. If that's the type of issue teaching, Kahari, I hope I said it right, then you should sit in a pen and watch people disagree. Wow. So we was reading Tory Lanez's song, and the name of that song was maybe that song was Sorry, But I Had To. Man, I'm going to be checking out this album. Wow, I'm definitely going to be checking out the album. Callers call in 646-716-8447. I think that deserves one of these. Wow. Sorry that I had to. Okay, let's go to the phone lines. All right. 8182, call you on the air.
Hello?
Hey, welcome to the Wiley Show. What's on your mind?
Hey, yeah, I just think that Tory needs to sit his ass down somewhere, go back to Canada. You don't shoot no woman like that. Like, now he would have did that shit in Houston, his ass would have been gone. So, yeah, that's just how I feel about it. And like all the clout or whatever he getting from it, like it's just terrible. Megan, she didn't do no wrong. I don't think she did no wrong in any way. I mean, even if they were dating and shit like that and had an argument, he shouldn't have shot that damn woman like that. So.
All right. Thank you so very much. And thank you. The number is 646-716-8447. If you're going to call in, press 1 and we can get into the conversation. 646-716-8447. Let's go to the phone lines. 8622, caller, you on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey, your phone nice and loud. Go ahead.
Hey, this is Love and Other Problems calling you from Ohio.
Go ahead, sister.
All right, I got a couple of problems with this. First of all, the first problem I got is it seemed like Tory is getting more press in a more positive way versus Megan, who actually was the victim, getting press off of this. And there's a couple reasons for that. The first reason is it seemed like we're almost glorifying the fact that, again, another Black woman has been victimized. Now, regardless to what actually happened at Kylie Jenner's party and whatever small bits we got from what happened, the bottom line is something happened to Megan. And we've been attacking Megan this whole time as if she's the one that shot herself. I'm just going to keep it 100%. Now, Megan, I feel, is being very unprotected in the situation. Because how in the world is Jay-Z and Beyonce a part of your management team? And Beyonce can understand, you need to know how to react, how to respond, how to pull up off all these rumors going around on the internet, which has basically made Megan look bad every time she go live. Now, Tory dropped one song, and all of a sudden, nothing Megan said has no factual basis. We looking at Megan like she crazy, and she the one that got shot. I don't understand this. And to tell you the truth, I mean, I'm not all into rap and all this. I didn't even really know who Torey Lanez was until this happened. I've been following Megan before she was even big on an international setting. But we chasing after Tory. We're not even on here disrespecting Tory, throwing him in jail. He ain't been charged. Megan the one that got the bullet in her foot. Now we can't watch her drop her butt around, but she go live. We make fun of her. She was doing up the streets real good. And see, this is another thing this is another problem I got with rap. Megan needs to understand who is her friend, who is there to pick off her pockets, and who does not have her best interest in mind. However, Jay-Z and Beyonce bears responsibility to sit her down and be like, you know what? This is the move you need to make. This is the step you need to make. She should not have did all those live weekly conferences, as she calls it, until this thing with Tory was taken care of properly, either in front of the scenes or behind the scenes.
All right.
Period.
Thank you so very much.
That's all I got to say. Much love to you, Wiley. Y'all don't forget to donate.
Thank you. We need it.
And Wiley, I'm gonna be okay. And Wiley, I'm gonna be checking up on you.
All right. Thank you so much. We're looking
I
forward to it.
love watching you.
Love you too. Thank you, sister.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yes, donate. Okay. And don't take nothing. Send us something on the cash out. It's $ Marquise Wiley 28. Let's continue. Marquise, I'm sorry. Anonymous, you live on the air. Anonymous, you live on it. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. What's on your mind?
So I want to jump into this Tory and Meg thing.
Okay, speak up on your phone.
I don't
we don't want. You sound kind of low.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I can hear you better. Go ahead, sister.
Okay. I don't think Meg has been 100% truthful. And then for everyone that is assuming that she got shot in her foot, when the medical report does not reflect her being shot in her foot, they pulled something out of her feet. But it wasn't bullets that they pulled out of her feet, even if it was fragments. Fragments could be anything. It could have been glass. It could have been something metal. It could have been anything that they pulled out. If you look at what shrapnel is, it's a multitude of different things multitude of different objects that could have been launched into her foot. Part of the reason why I don't believe Meg is because even after the situation happened, when she got to the hospital, she didn't say anything, even though the police was there. And she waited several days to even say that somebody intentionally shot her. And then she said that she was shot in both foot. Then she turned back around and said that she was shot in one foot. And then if you listen to the lyrics of what you just read with Torey Lanez and what he said, even the clip of what the Shade Room had posted, the Shade Room clip that they posted, he's saying that somebody was trying to pay him meals to go along with the story. And then in the lyrics of what you just read, what he was saying is he's saying that people are calling to threaten him to not make a statement. So if people are threatening him to not make a statement, that means people don't want him to tell his truth or of what happened. So how does that make us believe that he actually shot Megan?
Yeah.
If people want to pay him to go along with a lie, that's what he just put out. In the song.
Okay, you're moving around because we can't hardly hear you. Them headphones. You can finish your last point. Okay, because we want you to finish your last point, then I'm going to go to the next caller.
Okay, so my last point is that don't take everything at face value. Okay. Let's wait for everything to come out first, opposed to just trying to nail Tory Lanez to the cross. Because I don't think he did it. I think that they feel each other, and I think that, something is going on between the label wanting him to be set up or framed or something.
All right, thank you so very much, caller. Okay, we're gonna go to the next line. Next caller. We're gonna go to 022. I'm sorry, 0266. 0266 is the next caller. 0266. You live on the air.
Yes. Okay. My thing with Meg is like I'm not victim blaming her, but it just seems like she be telling a whole bunch of like little lies. First she'll say you're not messing with him, or y'all crazy if y'all think I'm dating little man. But then this boy is clearly in his song saying how not only did he date you, but he still misses you. You get what I'm saying? So it kind of seemed like it's a boyfriend, girlfriend type of like domestic violence type of thing, even though either way it's not right. And then it kind of make you want to go off of what Tasha K was saying with the whole love triangle thing with her and her friend, because why did your friend go to jail? If it's what he's saying is, I loved you, we going through something, and this happened, I'm sorry, then that would be between just you and him. Where does Kelsey come into play at? So it kind of make you believe what they saying, like, oh, somebody was dating him and a friend kind of joined in, so that's where the drama comes in at, because that's the only thing you can see with that. You get what I'm saying? It's like she's telling you, but she's not telling you. I'm gonna tell you a little bit here and a little bit here and a little bit here to go with what I'm saying, and then anything else is wrong because the main factor is I got shot. But when you playing with somebody's life, like he was playing with your life, whoever was playing with your life when gunshots went off, you're playing with his life too, because he could go to jail for that. You get what I'm saying? And it's not right to see nobody in jail for something that A, they didn't do,
or B, you know, didn't happen the way that you're making it seem like it happened. If he shot that girl and shot her with the intentions to really hurt her, he would be in jail. It's like, no, even if she didn't, it's been plenty of girls who get beat on by their boyfriends and try to drop the charges, and guess what? The state pick them right on up. You get what I'm saying? So for nobody to be doing nothing to him to the point where he could get up here and talk about it in songs and stuff like that, it just don't. It's not registered. You know, it's not making any sense. It's not making no sense, because even if everybody keeps saying, oh, he didn't go to jail because she didn't tell the cops. Even if she didn't tell the cops and they had any inch of proof that this man shot her, the state would pick it up by themselves.
All right.
They wouldn't need her to.
Thank you so much.
They wouldn't need her to tell them. Thank you. Thank you,
Wiley. You're welcome, sister. All right, we got a next caller, 4434. Then we're gonna do closing remarks. 4434, and we got another one after you. All right, 4434, you live on the air.
Hey, Wiley, this is Deshaun again. I just want to say I do believe what she's saying, what Megan is saying. It's so sad that society has put all these things in our brain that we can't even believe a black woman that says that this man shot her. Now, I'm not dispelling things might have happened prior, but that doesn't give him the right to pull out a gun and shoot her. At that point, Megan became a victim. And it's so sad that we can't even go along with her and say, well, look, sis, you are a victim. When his actions resulted from this to that, he pulled out a gun and shot her. Let's say if she had an artery. Let's say if she bled to death. Let's say if he shot her in the stomach or chest, it would be a different story. But we could sit there and provide empathy to Khloe Kardashian over stealing Tristan Thompson, a black man from a pregnant black woman, and provide her empathy and all this protection. Nonetheless, with Megan Thee Stallion, when she is a victim due to what Torey Lanez did, we can't even provide the same to her. We have to call her names. We have to persuade her to be this type of mean, nasty character, even though his actions made her the victim. And I don't get that. It's his actions that made him do this. He never denied any of the charges. He never denied anything. He decided to pull out a gun and shoot this black woman. He's a Canadian citizen. He's not a U.S. citizen. So, of course, I wouldn't want to come out and say anything either. I wouldn't want to be deported. If you have a home here, if you tour in the U.S., if you make a lot of money in the U.S. and overseas or whatever, of course I wouldn't want to come out and say, well, look, I did this. I had did a story, and he came out. He was more upset regarding his streaming stuff on Spotify, because they were trying to dispel things that his Spotify sales were down. He was trying to dispute those charges, let alone not even disputing these charges regarding Megan. But it's that in our society, we can't even sit there and say, well, I stand with this black woman. We have to demonize her and say she's a liar. I don't believe it's correct. Nonetheless, other people, other races of women, we will support them. We will back them and say they're the victim. Nonetheless, with this black woman, Megan, she's a liar. I don't agree with her. No, he crossed boundaries, lines when he pulled out a gun, a deadly weapon, to shoot her.
That's true.
She then became a victim, whether you want to agree with it or not. If he didn't agree with that, well, then he shouldn't have done it. It has been text messages that have been leaked where he said he couldn't remember allegedly and stuff like that. But him and Megan have been dealing with each other for years, for years. But if he didn't want to go that route, he should not have made her a victim. But it's so sad that society has put this stuff in our brains where we can't even sympathize with this black woman. We will degrade her. We will say she's a liar. We will say she's less than. We will say she's not telling the truth. Nonetheless, we will put all these other women, non-black women, on the pedestal. Khloe Kardashian, all these other women to say that they're victims.
So I'm gonna go to the next.
Thank you, taking our black man, but nonetheless, this black woman is. But thank you, Wiley.
All right. So we're gonna go to the next caller. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, you live on the Wiley Show. Go ahead.
Hey. So I just wanted to say that it's really sad that people refuse to defend Megan Thee Stallion, a black woman. We often protect men
and we do not tell on them. So all of the people saying, well, I don't know why, if it happened, she should have just told, she came out and said that she did not want to put all those Black people in a compromising position, knowing how Black people are treated when the police come and it's some, a bunch of stuff going on. So, and the bottom line is he shot her. And it doesn't matter if they were in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend issues. I've gotten into it with my boyfriend. Other people have too, but you don't need to shoot somebody. That's a totally different ball game. And she showed photos of her foot, and then you got other women calling in talking about, well, we don't know exactly what's in her foot, and it's the hoops that people are trying to jump through to justify this shooting. It's all of it's ghetto. And women, Black women, I don't know if they know, but you guys going out and defending Tory Lanez or trying your hardest to get a crumb from Tory Lanez to believe what his side of the story is really hurting you in the end. Because Megan Thee Stallion, if it's us the next day, you just never know. So Black women and Black men, let's get it together and support our own and speak out against crime and violence. And that's what Tory did. He committed a violent act. And that's it.
Thank you so very much. We're going to switch gears and go back to the Shade Room. The Shade Room is posting now that Torey Lanez getting very detailed about his alleged relationship with Megan Thee Stallion in a song "Friends Become Strangers." And of course, they said Torey Lanez got a very descriptive about the alleged relationship with Megan Thee Stallion in the song "Friends Become Strangers." Tory spilled all kinds of tea allegedly. Now we're just saying that he just said, but catch the tea. Okay, let me read that over. I just got a call. Now, we're just saying that he said all that, but catch this tea. Tory said him and Megan would take a secret flight to see each other from Miami to Atlanta. He also mentioned that they both bonded after sharing that both of their mothers passed away. On the song, Tory also questions what's next for the pair. He goes to say, "Will ever talk about this?" Question, or will we ever console again? Question, or will we keep on asking like I put you in danger in some pain? Question. And when you hopped back in the car with me, you knew everything was safe. And then swapped. Okay. So that's what they're reporting on there. Give me a second. Okay, then I believe Dream Doll responded to him. Dream Doll also responded, and she addresses Tory Lanez, dissing her on his album. Dream Doll posted, "You've been a dub since you came for the first time. Sadly, you just try and diss me again. This time for not having a hit, but yet you're my biggest record was exposing your corny." But and to this day, always coming for females, but keep digging your whole Daystar. Peter said, "You effing lame, man up and go on live. You know the vibes." Okay, and that was what she posted. That is what Dream Doll posted. Of course, she posted some text messages and stuff like that. So people is actually responding to him in real time. They said Megan Thee Stallion hairstylist speaks on Tory Lanez and his album. And imagine they're trying to capitalize off of shooting a Black woman to sell music. So everybody is like capitalizing on this and speaking on this all over the country. Let me take one call, then I'm gonna have a special guest. I'm gonna do this interview since they're ready for it. 0317, call you on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Matter of fact, before I start, how are you doing tonight?
Great.
Okay, well, I'm doing fine too. You know what? This whole Tory Lanez situation really bothers me because I feel like it's a sense of, we always talk about Black women lives matter, we need to focus on the Black women, protect the Black woman. And it's like, at the end of the day, he's trying to say that she's lying. And he's trying to say this, that, and the third. But I'm like, why are you monetizing off of a Black woman's pain? Like, he's literally trying to monetize off of it. And it's like, you got people that actually agree with this, toxic
behavior, and I don't get it. This is abuse. So this is abuse after the fact of shooting somebody.
Mm.
And I'm like, really? And I'm like, it really starts to show who you are. And I'm like, for real, somebody who has been falsely accused of shooting a female as a man, I would think as a man, you would not be trying to come out with records and stuff talking about, your situation. You would just be like, I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it real blunt like that and have your lawyers figure it out. But you coming out with songs, you know how sick that is? That's just like if someone was raped and the person who raped them comes out with a song about how they're lying and all this other, like, are you monetizing off of this black female's pain? People like to use, oh, I'm a black woman. I hope that people realize who he is. That's my only thing. I have a problem with that.
All right.
That's how I know he ain't shit.
Thank you so
but
much.
Thank you. I just wanted to tell you I had a problem with that. Because you got me fucked up. You're not about to sit there and monetize over somebody getting shot.
All right.
I don't care if you did it or not, but you want to monetize. That's
thank you, sister.
Up. But okay.
All right. See you next time. Thank you, sister. All right. 3781, calling you on air.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Wiley. How you doing?
All right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna comment real quick that, I dated a guy who was 5'7", right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said he's 5'7". But I'm not gonna say all of them, but a whole lot of 5'7" men got a little complex. Okay. And he sounds like one of them, like he a little petty, okay? Because his songs, they're talking to Megan, right? And he's saying, why you say this, why you bring it out, why this, why that. Like, to me, like he really didn't want to bring it out, but it's some truth in what she's saying. And she just didn't want to blast him, her own people, even though she got hurt. That's how we women are, right? We'll get hurt. You can do this, you can do that, and we still want to cover you. Okay? Be it right or be it wrong, we want to cover you. Okay? And we want to move forward on you. All right? So I don't know. I just wanted to say that I believe something happened to Megan. Okay? Again, I believe there's truth in what she's saying. Why would she just say that? For no reason out the blue. Just say this about this person. And then name him.
All right.
So she might not want to tell everything, but it's her business not to tell everything, right?
Amen to that.
So that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you.
Good show.
Thank you so much. All right, 646-716-8447, 8363, calling you on the air. 83.
Hello?
Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, how are you?
All right.
All right. Well, I like to start with, I'm a tall woman myself. I have a size 11 foot. Ain't no motherfucking way in the hell this bitch got shot in the foot. I'm sorry, this woman got shot in the foot, and that one bone got hit. I just really don't believe that. And then she changed her story so much. It's just like, and everyone's just like, oh, she's a black woman. She's a black woman. Black women lie too. Like, it has nothing with her being a black woman. It's just like her lies are so inconsistent. And it's just like, why is everyone attacking Tory for wanting to tell his side of the story, So that's all I wanted to say.
All right. Thank you so very much. Wow, this was lovely. Thank you. We got another caller. All right, thank you, sister. The number is 646-716-8447. I believe every caller came through. If you still got time, if you want to call in, because we want to end this video at the 2-hour mark. We're about 7 minutes away before we end. So we got about 7 minutes. I'm going to read some of your comments. Give me a second while I log into my YouTube. Okay, so Megan's, a lot of people said she's a liar. All these comments are going by so fast. They said, thank you. They said, bye, girl. LPZ said, Megan had a foreign object in her foot, not bullets. They said Megan just did a freestyle about his statement on Tory could talk about it. They say he said she came. He said she came on her first live the day of his birthday with jewelry on her. I don't even have an opinion no more than just listening. He say, she say, the truth could be anything. This could be real. This could be marketing. Could be both. Wow, Megan's story changed 3 times in that suspect, but she's still injured. Megan got B and Johnson behind her. If they don't want the info out, it won't be. So I'm just reading y'all comments and stuff like that. Anonymous, you live on the air. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hey, Molly.
Hey.
I think what Torey Lanez did was brilliant. I think his rollout was brilliant. I think him releasing his frustrations and everything that he's dealing with and his music and forcing you to go and listen to his music song after song, track after track, to hear the whole dynamic of the situation.
Oh, we can't hardly hear you. Drowning out.
Okay. I think what Tory did was brilliant. I think that his rollout of putting everything that happened to him in his music was brilliant because he's forcing everyone that has an issue with him to go and download his music and listen to his side of the story of what happened. I think he told his story and he said and he spoke his piece the way that he could speak his piece. And I think that this right here turns the eye on Megan because Megan's best friend is not supporting her. That's one thing that we have to look at because if he actually did this, why isn't her friend that was in the vehicle with them standing by her? Why isn't her and her friend close like they was that day when they were at Kylie's house? This situation between her and Tory has caused a strain between her and her friend. Why? Because her friend does not want to support her life. That's the only thing that makes sense. Because why else will her and her friend fall out after the situation?
All right, thank you.
That's all I want to say on this. I believe Tory, and I just think, Megan right now, she's looking crazy. And I think once more things unfold, she's going to be looking just crazy in the whole public eye because she jumped on live and she said that he shot her when ain't no one knew anything about her being shot. Everybody thought that she had glass in her foot, as TMZ had reported.
All right.
But she's the one that painted that narrative.
All right. Thank you so much, sister, for calling in. All right, that's the end of the call.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.
This
Goodbye.
Live was lit. Can you please, once this live ends, leave us a comment? How do we do? Break it down. Do you believe Tory Lanez? Do you believe Megan Thee Stallion? This is what I believe. I personally believe that Tory did shoot Megan. What I don't agree with Megan is not cooperating with the authorities. I wish she would have cooperated that night with the authorities and don't backtrack. So what if they look at you being a snitch? You need to cooperate with the authorities. So what? They may say, why are you telling on this man? If he actually did it, in which I do believe he did it, Megan Thee Stallion need to cooperate with the LAPD and with the detectives so they can build a good, strong case so we could get Tory Lanez off of the streets. I personally believe that he did that. I just think that Megan do not want to tell on him because she don't want him to go to jail. That's one theory. Then it's another theory that he didn't do it. It was somebody close on her staff that she don't want to tell on. So it's just so many things I will not know because in reality, none of us was there. But I will say this, Tory Lanez, it was genius of you to release this album because everybody is talking about it, including the Wiley Show, the Shade Room, Bald Alert, Neighborhood Talk 2, the Jasmine Brand. It is so many programs and bloggers and also YouTube are eating. If you love this show, if you want to donate to our show, our Cash App is Marquise O'Reilly28. Let me put it on the screen. If anybody want to be a blessing to us, that would have put it on there. East Wiley, let me make sure I put it bigger. So if anybody wants to, we broke it down. We made sure every single caller got on. So that is our Cash App, $ Marquise Wiley28. If you want to be a blessing to us, you can just, whatever you on your heart desire to do it, you can definitely do it. Shout out to all of the moderators that came through. I think I seen Mouth Open. I seen Day that represented today. And shout out to all the other mods that were, excuse me, that are here. Okay, y'all. Gotta go. Gotta take my pill so I could get up for the next day. Thank y'all. Peace. Please support our show. Thank you. Thank you to all of the callers that called in. Shout out to you all. Y'all all called in. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now I'm going to go to bed. Peace. Follow me on all my social media, Twitter, Instagram. My Twitter is Wiley Show. My Instagram is Wiley Show. If this is your first time watching it, just type in WILEYSHOW. WILEYSHOW. Don't forget, next week we're doing a review on the presidential debate. The first one that will be immediately following the CNN debate. So I would love to see y'all there. All right. Peace.